Okay, we're live in the studio at Black Table Talk Podcast. We have a young lady on the phone, not to put her name out there. She wants to tell y'all women the things that she went through that y'all might be going through them. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes.
Tell us something about yourself. What's your name? If you don't want to put your name out there, you don't got to. But go ahead.
I want to put my name out there.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm nervous. Well, I've been with my baby daddy 5 years. He been lying to me about his identity, who he is, his real name. He been beating on me for 5 years as well. He was friendly me with a cord before. He was choked me. He was busting my nose open before. He took all my clothes, everything from me. He be stalking me, going through my phone, snatching my phone, following me everywhere I go, controlling me. And that's about it.
What would you tell, man, I'm sorry about what you're going through. I believe my co-host has something.
Nah, that's real tough. I'm sorry to hear that. What makes you stay with this person?
I stayed with him because every time I tried to leave him, he told me he was gonna kill me. He told me about changing his name, moving to a different state. He told me he can kill me while being traced. He told me he's gonna stab me with my back and my thigh.
And you haven't tried to reach authorities or anything like that?
Yeah, I made a police report on him. He's going to court right now.
Okay. That's a start.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's deep. That's deep what you're going through.
And he's 47 years old, too old to be acting like that.
How old are you?
You read about that too.
Me? I'm 24.
How old is he?
47.
Wow. What would you want to tell young ladies that's...
Hold on. Before I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you happen to see any red flags in the beginning of all this?
I was so deep in love, I didn't notice.
Yeah. It tends to happen that way.
I love.
Nah, I feel you. You tend to look a blind eye to certain things, and just because of the person that you're with. Yeah, I feel you.
He was so charming. He didn't act like this.
Yeah, nah, he doesn't. They don't ever show it up front. You know what I mean? It's always the representative that you meet first. You know what I'm saying? And then, as the relationship goes on, you get comfortable.
Show their true colors.
Yeah, it always happens that way. It really does.
So, when he told me he could change his name and leave state, I ran a background check on him. That's when I found out he'd be using different names.
Wow.
Which I had showed, screenshot everything about it before.
Yeah. Wow.
But my advice to women out here, they need to get to know a man before they just get in a relationship with them and hop in bed with them and fall in love with them.
True facts.
Man.
Like a lot of people out here, they just jump into relationships after knowing the person a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Not even like really getting to know that person through and throughout. Wow, I'm really sorry that happened to you, and I hope everything works out in your favor in the court.
Yeah. As soon as a man gets a bean on you, choking you or whatever, you need to be out that relationship as soon as possible because it's not healthy at all.
If that was my daughter,
The thing is, it's not always abusive either. You know what I mean? It's usually never abusive at first, anyway. It's usually verbal, some sort of emotional abuse. You know what I mean? Then it gets to physical violence.
Yeah, so I done got 4 kids with this man. Well, 3 kids with this man and a baby on the way by him. I never thought he'd betray me like that, though.
Believe me, I'm going through a bit of betrayal in my life right now. That with somebody I was with 8 years now. So yeah.
He just stole all my food stamps. I found that all my food stamps was going off my card.
Man, reckless.
He won't give me my clothes. He won't give me my clothes, my phone clothes, or any of my items, kid clothes or nothing, unless I get back with him. And I don't want to get back with him at all.
As a father, how do you feel, brother?
I mean, I think that goes without saying. Any good father, anyway, they're gonna let you know that, like, if that's my daughter, like, I have to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I have to go to jail, whether it's for the rest of my life or a long time. I have to go to jail. Do you get what I mean? There's no way that I can hear this from my kid, whether it be boy or girl. I can't hear any like kind of trauma, violence-wise to my kid. I can't. And that's just me.
I do.
I
guess he's happy with his own life. I guess he's trying to make me miserable with him.
That's what it is. Misery needs company. That's exactly what it is. And if somebody, like, especially if you're trying to do good in life and they ain't trying to do nothing, they hating. They want to keep you right, crab in the barrel mentality. They want to keep you right where they at, so they feel comfortable with you being who you are in that same low spot that they in. It only takes your power away and empowers them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm happy and peaceful.
But that's what you need right now. You need some peace, because obviously 5 years of what you've went through, you need to sit down and just reevaluate right now. You know what I mean? And see what's best for you and who you are, even, because I know you probably lost yourself in that relationship.
Right.
So you need to sit down and realize, you know what I mean, what you want out of life, what you want for your kids, you know what I mean, and then make a plan.
Yeah.
Well, I applaud you, first off, for making that first move and calling the authorities and making that, you know what I mean, because without that, you wouldn't be where you're at right now.
Correct.
So, congratulations to you.
And with your story being said on Quincy Access Television and on Black Table Talk Podcast, you are touching a lot of people that probably going through that. Different women, different men that are going through that. You are touching a lot of people, and this is a brave thing that you did, hopping on the podcast, talking this. You know, that shows your character. That shows that you're not defeated. Put it that way. He's not defeating you. You taking this by the horns, and you handling business.
Now let me ask you this: do you have any type of services in play, any therapy or anything?
I'm just living on my own.
I strongly suggest some sort of counseling, because the type of trauma you've been through in the last 5 years, it's gonna need some unpacking. You know what I mean? Like that's something that's gonna stick with you regardless whether you want it to or not. Do you get what I mean? It's gonna trickle into your next relationships, the whole nine. Believe me, I know from experience.
Yeah.
Like, so the next man you get, you're gonna be questioning him, and how is he gonna be like the next dude? Are you even gonna trust him like that? Are you gonna love him?
I don't trust nobody. I can't trust nobody.
That's exactly my point.
Trust nobody.
That's exactly my point. You're gonna have that wall up. You're gonna have that wall up for a long, long time. So my advice to you is try to, even if you just do it a couple times, just to see what it's like. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it doesn't, but just try it.
Okay.
You always get you out to be able to talk to some people, and he's not going to win you. He's not going to win you. Stand strong to your word. You got a daughter, right?
Of course, I have a daughter.
You got to be strong for her, because that girls look at their mothers. Boys look at their mothers too, but young girls looking at their mothers like, hey, what am I supposed to do? You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I got 4 kids. Well, 4 girls and 1 boy.
4 girls and 1 boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you got any spiritual people you can go talk to? It can Muslim, Jewish. It doesn't matter. Do you have any spiritual people guidance that you can talk to?
Yes, I'll be talking to the girl that be preaching at the church with her husband. So yes, I do.
Okay. Does this person know where you at? Does this guy know where you at?
No, he should know where I'm at.
Okay. Have you changed your number yet?
No, I still have the same number.
Change it.
It's hard for mothers to change numbers when all the doctor's offices and every single company out there got that number. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of harder for a woman to change their number, especially a mother, than a man. You know what I mean? I could just change my number tomorrow and it'd be cool. You know what I mean? I can give everybody the number tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? But for a woman, it's kind of different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But before we get off of here, we want to wish you the best. We want to thank you for telling your story. Man, it's touching. It really is. It's really touching. And you strong. You definitely are strong.
Just don't think you did this for no reason, okay? Because there's people out there that are going through the same exact thing that are not speaking up, or if they even realize what the problem is. Do you get what I mean? It could be from past relationships that they had or their parents had that they think that that's okay. Do you get what I mean? But you saying this on this podcast just lets everybody know, like, there is a problem and it needs to change.
Correct. He started calling my mom, telling my mom bad things about me. He telling the child protection worker bad things about me that are not even true. It's like he's just trying to turn people against me.
That's what happens, especially when people are trying to bring everybody down with them. You know what I mean? They want, if he doesn't like you, then he wants everybody else not to like you too.
Correct. That's why I had warned my mom, so I don't believe nothing he said.
Yeah. But that's your mama though. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's whatever. Like, if your mama believed that, then you have another problem. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's your mama. Your mama is your mama, not his mama. You know what I mean? So whatever he's saying to her, she's got to hear from you first before she believes anything.
Correct.
So, no, but for real, God bless you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah. Black Table Podcast has nothing but love for you. And we're going to continue to pray for you. And we definitely, I'm with the co-host, is for you to get some type of help. Because going through something like that for 5 years, and you give a person your all, and then all of a sudden they betray you. Betrayal is a hurtful thing, especially when you just out to love a person. You don't got no malice in you. Like, I just want to love you. Just let me look. Check this out. Take off all them dirty clothes that you just came from work in. You know what I'm saying? I just want to love you. You know what I'm saying? And then when a person betrays your love, your loyalty, your trust, and all that, you can never get that back. You can never get it back. You can get some of it back, but it's never going to be the same. I tell you that much right now, because I know people that went through some stuff and they came out on the other side, but their relationship ain't nothing like it was. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it can be patched, but it can't be fixed. Right. If that makes sense. Okay. What'd you say, Queen?
That lady in the church yesterday was preaching about that too as well. She was talking about abuse. She was talking about something that happened in the past. She had to talk about narcissism, everything, just everything. She talking about forgiveness, betrayal, but I don't think I can forgive him.
Nah, but see, you're not ready to anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if you wanted to forgive him, you couldn't, because your mind and what he's done to you just won't let you. It's not in you right now. You know what I mean? Maybe 5 years down the road when you're in a better place, do you get what I'm saying? Maybe, because that's what it is. It takes time to forgive somebody. Do you get what I mean? Especially through all that trauma. Do you get what I mean? Like, I got trauma that I still haven't forgiven people for, but it's not as serious. Do you get what I mean? It's not as
Yeah.
like it's not nowhere as close to what you're going through. So I know it's going to take you even longer.
Yeah, and you got kids with them, and that's. Whew.
Now you have a restraining order, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure, and that you went back to court. It's not just a temporary joint, right? It's just you went back for the full year.
Yeah, right now he could still be around the kids and see the kids. He just can't be around me. I filed the order of protection for him not to be around the kids.
Now he's never been abusive to the kids at all.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Do you got a drop place where you can drop the kids off?
No, not at the moment. I don't.
Get you a drop place. I don't know how it is back in Minnesota right now, but go to a drop site like a daycare or something where you can drop the kids off and he can come and get the kids. If you do not feel safe with him taking the kids, I'm pretty sure that the drop site there will let him visit the kids there, and then once he's gone off of the property, then you can be able to come and get the kids.
Is child services involved?
Yeah, they took my kids away because they felt like my kids was not safe. They felt like I wasn't safe. They told me to go to the domestic violence shelter.
Yeah. So 9 times out of 10, they're probably not going to let him see the kids until he's well off to see them, and they feel fit that he's ready to see them. Do you get what I mean? So I wouldn't even worry about that just yet, because there's going to be a while before the child services people let your kids anywhere near him, especially with this court case going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I told him around my daughters, but I wouldn't let him around my son because he had side-eyed my son before. And I looked up online. That means that you disapprove of them.
Yep.
And I could never allow that. That was my only son.
Well, never be alone nowhere. Don't be alone. Could you say this? Just don't be alone nowhere. That's my big thing with you is don't be alone. Have a group. Always be with a group of people. Because then, if a group of people sees him, then you can go to the police saying that, you know what I'm saying, that this person is really stalking you. Then the authorities will basically lock him up. Because that's putting fear in a person.
But see, that's null and void anyway, because she already has a restraining order. All she has to do is call them and say she's seen them, and they come and locking them up anyway. That's a wrap. You know what I mean? Okay. The restraining order, that's exactly what it's for. Do you get what I mean? He can't come to somewhere 1,000 feet of her, or 3,000 feet or something. So I forget the number, but yeah, he can't come anywhere close to her. All she has to do is dial 911. He's going to jail.
Right. Hey, but we wish you the best. You can call in. I'll give you the number. You can call in the studio. We're here Wednesdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. all the way till 5. So you can call in the studio anytime if you want to talk to people. And we have people call in. You can be able to talk
It doesn't even have to be about this topic. It could be about something totally else. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be about that. I know this topic was hard to talk about because you didn't even want to talk about it at first. I didn't even think he was going to speak, honestly. But I'm glad that you did. You know what I mean? So if you want to call back, we don't have to talk about this. We can talk about whatever. Your relationship with your kids and how they feel, and we can talk about whatever else.
Okay.
All right. Love.
All right. Love you too.
Wow. Bro.
That one was deep.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I feel bad for her. You know what I mean? She seems like a nice person that tries to do the right thing and just happened to get a bad hand, It's not uncommon, which is sad, you know what I mean, for this to be a scenario, but, there's a lot of people out there going through the same thing. And, kudos to her because she's actually doing something about it, you know what I mean, so.
Wow. That is something that's very, oh my goodness, very touching. This is something that is extremely touching.
Yeah, so ladies out there, don't think it's the end. Don't think it's the end. You can do something about your situation if you're in that same situation or something close to it. Get yourself in, if you feel like you need to move. Call your family. Call if you have your father. I'm telling you right now, you call your father, there's going to be business handled. So just just keep that in mind.
Hey, Lamika, how you doing?
What's going on?
We want you to leave our podcast with something for the women. We just got off the phone with a young lady that was going through, man, like
5 years of mental, physical, and emotional abuse. She was, you can just tell she was beaten up. You know what I mean? Not just like physically, but emotionally. She was pretty much spent from all her activities. So he wants to know just what would you leave somebody from that, what we just talked about, and what they should do, or, you know.
Yeah, we lost Lamika, but we're out of time. To you women that are out there going through abuse, and you've been going through it for 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, my heart goes out to you. Being a father, having a daughter, and having sisters and women cousins and stuff like that, as a man and another man put y'all through that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that y'all going through that heartache and pain. You set up your heart for trust. You set up your heart for love. You set up your heart for protection, and all of a sudden this person fails you. My heart goes out to you.
Yeah, it's been a good show. I hope everybody out there is getting the gist of this podcast, because this is what we're doing it for. We're doing it for the people that don't understand that there's a problem, or don't identify the problem or the red flags. We're just trying to make everything aware, open, out on the table, so people can recognize what they're going through if they're going through something. So, yeah, no, it's the Black Table Podcast.
We out. We love y'all. Be easy.
Peace.